Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Brigador. It's a pseudo-roguelike that... Okay, I gotta look at some of these things. It's a pseudo-roguelike, came out years ago, and to almost, no fanfare. It was weird. Like, they kind of tried to hype it up, but just nobody seemed interested in, covering it, and, the sales were really low. I think they've just been, slowly puttering along for ages, and... I guess currently they're working on a sequel, Brigador Killers, so maybe things are fine with them. I don't know. I read all about this a year or two ago, and I was just like, oh shoot, I should play this game, but I just never got around to it. Okay, so we can buy different characters. Wait, acquisition. So I can play as different characters, vehicles, but everything's really expensive, so I guess we're just going to leave that alone for a while. Let's see, so what's Freelance? I don't know what Freelance is. Let's probably just try campaign mode and figure it out. I think this is sort of a roguelike, sort of not a roguelike. I think Freelance is the roguelike mode. But I'm probably just going to dive in on the campaign and we'll figure it out. Okay, so, Awake on Foreign Shores, removal of target personnel, opposition light loyalist. Your legal status as a citizen of Solo Nobre will be permanently revoked upon completion of your first contract. If you have any questions... What? Purchase a copy of the terms and conditions in fact. The Solo Nobre concern, hereafter SNC, has intel on Ramiro Castello, a military commander in civilian clothing attempting to escape the present situation. SNC has isolated him on the highway using district gate controls, taking applications from any active limited-time contractor, hereafter referred to as Brigador. Wait. So, are they just making me a citizen for a day? That's probably it. Okay, well, I got a Toro. I don't really have much. I am poor as dirt. Okay, adjusting game speed and settings if you're having trouble with a level. Huh. Okay, WSD plus mouse.
Great leader is dead.
Great leader is dead.
Solo Nobre must fall.
I'm really confused by this. Okay. So what's this? So I have a stomp.
Target to accept contract.
Okay, so we have two camera settings. One that sets a little bit more specifically. Oh, I'm just breaking stuff.
Welcome, Brigador.
Okay. Well, can I just crash through everybody's... Oh. I can just crash through everybody's cars. Okay. I'm a bad person. Terms and conditions, original contract part 2. Okay, so casualty is 20,000. Collateral damage. Wait, did I get extra money for killing all these people? Okay, then. That's... We are the bad guys. Welcome to Solo Nobre. Nobre? Many years ago, the paramilitary group Novo Exerto do Povo seized power of Solo Nobre, the capital city of Novo Solo, our colony. Peaceful negotiations with the leader of NEP, the tyrant known as Great Leader, have failed. After Great Leader closed the spaceports, the citizens of Solo Nobre have been forced to endure years of regressive economic policies and isolationism. So long as his menacing array of orbital guns installed throughout Solo Nobre point up to space, there can be no outside assistance from the SNC and other benefactors. It is accurate to consider your participation in the present opportunity a heroic sacrifice. A tangible contribution to the restoration of rightful planetary self-governance. With your help, the SNC will restore Solo Nobre to prosperity. Welcome, Brigador. Okay, beginner's falafel. Ooh. Ah. Okay, contract removal of opposition 70%. Light loyalist. Clotilde Alto, your reputation precedes you. The SNC counts many admirers of your work in its employ. Employ? The situation on the ground in Solo Nobre will take a little explaining, however. Follow your in-mission instructions, if you would be so kind. We apologize for starting you off with no ammunition until you leave the base. Some of our maintenance techs are nervous around you. By all means, please familiarize yourself with your Zolig in a lightly defended subdivision in the lettered district of Solo Nobre. Welcome, Brigador. Okay, so I guess I start with this thing. So, Zolig. Alto Zolig is armed with a dual Banshee 14mm chain guns with smoke projector for defense. This loadout is excellent at range and focusing damage on single targets. Excellent against armor and shielding. Mediocre against structures. So, is this Mech Warrior, but is an isometric campaign game without the randomly generated missions as much? That's actually kind of cool. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, I liked Mech Warrior 5, but it felt very slow and very boring. It was very grindy and involved just a lot of extra stuff that I didn't enjoy as much. Okay, I'm not actually sure how much I care to break everything. I could. But like, this might be more my speed. This might be a lot more my speed. We'll have to see how things work. Okay, can I... Spacebar to stomp. Pick up ammo. Okay, I have to be better at grabbing things. R to pick up ammo. Okay, ammo is got. Okay, get rid of tanks. Now, I do have to worry about ammunition a little bit. I have a lot of bullets. So I think I'm primarily going to leave... Whoop. I'm going to leave one of my 2 guns available. So I do have a shield generator. Mission is complete. Is it? Is my mission complete? I must ask this question. Is my mission actually complete? Or am I just a bad person? How many bullets do I have? I actually don't have a whole lot of bullets. Okay. There's an exit. I think there's an exit up there. I only have so many bullets, though, which is a bit of an issue. Never mind. Not an issue. I have more bullets. Hello, yes? I am still the bad guy. How many of you? No witnesses. Oh, this is going to give me some extra cashola. There we go. Stomp through this. Oh, I can stomp through walls. These things are beef chunky. I like it. There's still a house standing, though. What? Where? Oh, shit. That's not a house. That's like a room. Okay. I think that's the most amount of collateral damage I'm going to be able to do. I'm not really sure if this is worth it. Like being extremely collateral. But it's cool all the same. Okay. So let's get out of here. So casualties 10,000, collateral damage a lot, objectives completed, districts cleared, light damage bonus all garrison, vehicle multiplier. All right. Works for me. All right, let's go back. I've got a lot of money. Acquisitions. So these are contracts for freelance. Oh, vehicles. What do we have? So we have a Toro. There's also Corvid. Boy, howdy, there's a lot. Spacer stuff. What about equipment? I understand none of these things. Random district orientation. So it looks like a lot of this... So the contracts are just lore. It looks like a lot of these are specifically just the roguelike mode. So let's go back to the campaign and stick with it for the time being. Okay. Oh. So these are probably different characters. Because A. So it's still Alto. Got it. Think it over. Removal of opposition 70%. Light loyalist. Well done, Miss Alto. Would you mind providing another such display of prowess for your next contract? There is a request from the upper management to see a video feed of Clotilde Alto in action. Your task is to sweep the neighboring industrial zone of loyalist tanks. Good hunting. Oh, so is that makeup that we put on ourselves? Gross. I thought she was, like, bleeding out or something, and she was, like, dead. That was wrong. Oh, there's alternate control schemes to pay attention to. Let's take a quick look at that under controls. Low level normals. No, I want to keep that. Tank and mech movement. Interesting. Reversing with absolute toggle crouch. That's going to be weird. I can work with this system, though. This actually ain't too bad. Okay. I don't know which of these people... Oh, wow. Stomping is effective. Probably not worth it, but stomping is effective. Okay, so let's just walk through slowly. Stomp through slowly. Red firing arc is right mouse button. Yep. There we go. I like these little tutorial pads. Weapons hit whatever firing arcs you're intersecting. Yep, that makes sense. Game reminds you of Mech Warrior. As it should. Pay attention to cover height while aiming. Okay, I'm just gonna circle strafe to win. I'm not sure what the blue stuff is. Or is that people shooting at me? I actually don't know. Might have been shield energy, if anything. But yeah, I can absolutely see the reorient legs towards cursor. Oh, that's actually really cool. I can absolutely see the comparison to Mech Warrior, and I think it's very valid. I'm sure that was actually on purpose, from a development standpoint. Let's see, find your exit. Did you walk around instead of stomping those barricades? Brigadors walk through walls. Mouse holding is essential. I am the bad guy. Okay, can I break this stuff? I can. I wonder if there's a mech that specifically specializes in super stomps. Let's see, did I play any of the games from 10 Tons? I played a ton of 10 Tons games. Specifically... Oh, shit. I almost took damage there. I didn't realize there was a tank in the area. Okay, let's see, what did I play? I played Neon Chrome. I played a little bit of Dread. Let's see, what else did I play? I played a lot of games. I think it's just, I played a lot of their games. I think it's just mainly they do tend to be a little bit long. I'd like to play Lovecraft versus Tesla. That's probably going to be the next random pseudo-roguelike that I just start playing because I feel like it. Oh, Judge, there we go. Sorry. I knew it was supposed to be a Judge Dredd reference, but I just didn't remember if it was, Dredd or Judge. Judge was good. I think I preferred Neon Chrome a little bit more, because it had kind of a fun meta progression, and the level design was neat. Judge was a little bit too Hotline Miami for me. Maybe. I don't know. I played an amount of it, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. Dutch Fist. Removal of opposition. Clotilde, your aptitude for violence in a mech rivals your skill with a blade up close. The SNC will surely archive these contracts for posterity. Please continue your removal of loyalist forces into the next sector of Letterard. Okay. I can't change my loadout in the slightest, can I? It doesn't look like it. Maybe I can buy another mech. Let's go back a bit. Let's see if I can buy a mech. Copter, the Duke, Canary. What is the biggest damn thing I can get? Party van? Oh, these are tanks. I don't think I want tanks. There's Juke, Sledger, Sleepwalker. There's the Zolig, which I'm using. Weird that Broodmare looks like it's the biggest thing. So Sweetheart and Fat Shoe look pretty big. Rat King seems giant. What else we got? Mongoose. Yeah, a lot of these suckers are small. Small turret. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess if I go back to vehicles, if we're using a Zolig, it's got 2 main guns. I wonder if I can switch them around. So, how much money do I have? I got a lot. Let's buy a Zeus. Long range, flat arc. Very large AoE. Cover damage, shield damage. Rate of fire. Let's grab a Pitbull as well. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if I can actually switch these things around. Let's see. So loadout. Zolig, yes. Doesn't look like I can actually switch a dang thing. That's unfortunate. I guess it's a good way of learning how stuff works, though. Control. Toggle the centered camera. Crouching greatly reduces damage taken. Hold shift to crouch. Makes sense. While crouching, use your mouse to look down the road and fire at tanks. Okay, so I think we'll finish her missions, and then I think we'll play around with the roguelike mode afterwards. I would almost prefer it if this is the campaign mode was actually more of a campaign mode, as opposed to, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not so bad. But it feels weird to have the campaign mode be kind of this secondary mode that just teaches you how to play. I guess it's okay, but it feels limited. Reminds me of Grand Kingdom more than anything else, which is very much one of those weird games I played over the years that was like, yeah, this is fun, but not exactly that well handled. It was one of those that was specifically designed, I think, for like a PvP game, and so you do the campaign mode to teach you how to play, but then you'd actually have to do PvP to get anywhere in the game. It feels weird as a tutorial. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. And that, like, I feel like it would be better to embrace the mechanics one direction or another. Like, have it be a decently designed story-based game, or a neat roguelike instead. Probably shouldn't, just in case there's more enemies here. But then again, money... let's see. Control to return the thing. Okay, you know what? I think we played enough of the campaign mode. Do I? No, let's finish this one. Turn it out, because I bet the next one's a completely different person. We'll do this last mission real quick, and then I'll try the roguelike mode. Because I just feel like the campaign missions don't have a whole lot of impact, because the story is just kind of like, we like watching you, and it's like, what? Okay, so marvelous. I hope we're not boring you, Clotilda. It's been really a pleasure. This contract should be the last of us deigning to provide any instruction to you while you do such beautiful work. This is L. Wrightson, by the way. We'll be keeping an eye out for your next contract acceptance. Okay, I'm just gonna hang back there. Yeah, I figured they'd drop ammo. Hold the middle button to smokescreen the tanks, then shoot or stomp them. Oh, that's neat. So the smokescreen is a... The smokescreen is just a cooldown. Countdown before your smoke's ready to fire again. I'll have to see if there's heavy artillery. So no ammo cost. Fix swing your aim while deploying smoke to cover a wider arc on the tanks, then attack. Neat. Hello, yes? Makes sense. Yeah, I'll want to see if I can get, like, a grenade launcher or something. All projectiles inherit your momentum. Use smoke while moving forward to launch it further. Use gun, smoke, and stuff to defeat the ambush. Here's the question. They can't see past the smoke, yeah? Wait, will they... If I'm hiding in the smoke, will they just not? Do I just not exist? And they have to, like, come check it out? Is that the case? Oh, boy. That's exciting. Okay. Yeah, so let's go see if this is, like, another character for the next couple missions. So how's this next to Narrow Voider? Honestly, I would say they're not comparable in the slightest. Yep, so different character. Each with kind of its own little arc. That's okay. Let's try the freelance stuff out. So who do we want to do? Start difficulty, max difficulty 1, increase per level. So different characters have other things. So do we start with him? Yeah, sure. We'll be Norman Osberger. A relatively recent immigrant to Novo Solo, Norman fled more civilized sectors in the wake of some terrestrial scandal or another. Nothing worth mentioning, but he seems to be consumed by it still. Our sources paint him as a hard luck case, and subpar mechanic. Certainly no Corvid would tolerate his shoddy work. Unlike most hapless NEP drivers, however, he knows exactly what his abilities are, and something more important. He has nothing to lose. His death wish may be perfect for our purposes, provided we offer the right insurance package to benefit his survivors. Okay, Kraken. Oh, interesting. We don't have enough for the thing. Well, let's do Kraken for the time being. So he's got 2 heavies. What about specials? Smoke projector. I like the smoke projector. So why don't we pick up... Let's see. Cover damage, shield damage, hull damage, penetration. Chemical projector. Laser. Focusing laser. Siege howitzer. Okay, let's... Operation. Let's see, random district. Or... Let's do orientation. Freelance operations may be completed in the Brigador's discretion. Only one objective type is necessary to open the gates. Alright, let's give this a go. But yeah, it would just be more interesting if there was like... You are one set pilot. Oh, this is going to be weird. Okay. So siege howitzer is effective. Okay, so I went with the hella long range package. For better or worse. Now, is he just gonna hang out there? Oh my god! Okay, so siege howitzer is no joke. We might want to find something with slightly more equipment variety, just so I'm not, like, locked in. Because otherwise I'm going to run into troubles. Oh, that's ammo. Don't mess with that too much. Oh. Okay. That hurt a bit. We've made him mad. I'm not entirely sure what the... Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the alarm necessarily means. Apart from, I guess they know I'm here? I do a lot of damage, though, so maybe it's not so bad. Oh, this guy's shooting at me. Oh, not anymore. Okay. Do pickups not stick around? Okay. I'm just gonna bail a little. That says ammo. I'm gonna go pick up the shield stuff, though. Because I think it disappears. I like the howitzer. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it, though. It very much seems like a... Oh, I've got overshield going on. Do I destroy this? I don't think that got me ammo, so I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to get ammo from that. Okay, I'm just gonna let that do its thing. Yeah, we might have to go stomp on some stuff to get ammo back. Oh, there are different ammo counts, heavy and heavy. Oh, so I should probably go for more of a mixed gun approach, otherwise I'm gonna run into problems. Now, that doesn't seem to actually give me ammo. Okay, so we still have a captain? Yeah, the different colors of the icons. That looked like a laser to me, but maybe, I don't know. It's... I guess if I had stuck around on the tutorial, I would have figured that one out. Oh. I'm a fairly beefy chunker. Maybe I'll be okay. There we go. Okay, get a bit of shields back. So that was a captain. Now we just have to garrison? There's a laser, but you don't have any laser. Or, well, yeah, I do. Don't I? So you only need one. True. I could just leave. Yeah, okay, let's just leave, I think. Because I'm almost out of juice. I am dreadfully low on juice. Okay, districts. Deploy. Am I going to be doing this with, like, no equipment? Because if so, that's bad. Oh, I have nothing. Alright. It is Stompbot. Yeah, I thought my right click was a laser, but I guess it's a different kind of laser. I am so bones. Oh boy. Okay, let's grab this. That was my own thing. Alright, so the howitzer is a neat idea, but I don't think it actually worked that much. Anyway, let's just accept. And how much money do I have? I don't have that much. Okay, so let's do vehicle. We tried Rat King. So different weapons matter. So Rat King is a mix. I think the laser worked out. The Zolig wasn't terrible. Let's buy the Zolig. So we got the Abbot. Let's try those two. Still got this smoke projector. Alright, let's try orientation. Alright. Now, is there any way to get a shield regen, or is the shield regen only for the campaign mode? Okay. Well, one way or another. Still kind of bad on ammo counts. Okay. Shotgun might be an okay thing. This will be weird. I'm digging the railgun though. Damn. Okay. So let's go back. We got some other things to mess around with. Let's see. So ammo. Okay, doing okay. Let's see, we've got... Oh. So the Zeus is good. It's got a really heavy AoE. But it's extremely ammo inefficient. Okay, that didn't work. We're still doing better than what we were doing earlier. Okay. Problem is, ammo is just not my strong suit. That's okay. I can actually kick a fair number of things here. I just have to play somewhat tactically to do so. Okay, this doesn't have too much. So let's just stomp the structure. Now this has got ammo. Okay. Got some shields. So do I just go up to this thing and I get ammo back? I do. Okay. Well, that was one of my biggest problems that I was running into with this game. So, problem solved now. Okay, so let's just stomp through this. Oh. Orbital cannons explode. Whoops. Alright, well, that's one way to go. We still made a decent amount of money, surprisingly? I think surprisingly. I'm not actually sure if I did. Alright, let's go back. I like the Zeus. The Zeus is good. Pitbull, not so much so. Abbott might not be a bad idea. We don't have enough money for any of the other things, do we? Let's first strike. Let's try first strike. See how this goes. Be wary of grabbing 2 semi-autos. Might get overwhelmed. We'll see how this goes. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I didn't notice the first time. That's probably how I lost all my shields the first time. Well, I guess I can't always get stompy. Prop circles, eh? Okay, so there's laser ammo right off the bat. I guess I should probably take another way around. Okay. Should be better. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the, I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle it. I do like these guns, though. And we have enough ammo, so maybe it's not so bad. Oh. No, that was a heavy thing. This is the thing I want. Yeah, the ammo limitations are definitely an issue. I would love to see an Armored Core game like this. Like, faster, smoother movement. Not too far off of Daemon X Machina, honestly. Like, I rather liked Daemon X Machina. I found it to be a little bit, repetitive. But I feel like that game could have actually benefited from, like, just a really strong, roguelike mode instead. Or just kind of some fun gameplay missions with, like, myriad objectives that aren't exactly the most exciting. But just something to do. They had that with some of the side missions, but then they were just like, but also really dumb anime plot. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, that story, though. Yeah, that story was rough. Okay. Doing okay-ish. There we go. I'm having trouble aiming in this game. I think a lot of it has to do with the... There we go. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it is these, like, line of sight rules instead. But I do a stupid amount of damage, so it's not so bad. Let's see. Their shots can go over their heads. Yeah. It's just slightly awkward. I had to deal with this in Tower. And that was a bit of a pickle. Not a huge one, but still. Okay. I wonder if there are any particularly wild guns I'd like to play with. Maybe. I almost do kind of wish that they had more stuff that was, like, ridiculously expensive. I maybe that's part of the reason why I think I'd be more in favor of like a campaign mode with a mech game, is that I feel like every mech game should have just, oh, those run out. Spooky. How would I describe it? Like, I like mech games that have ridiculous shit that you just find. And, like, kind of build towards, like, crazy super lasers and stuff. Like, I want some total annihilation in here, and I find most mech games are just, like, trying to keep it all balanced because it's based on, like, Mech Warrior and stuff. But yeah, they want to have that kind of like balanced Mech Warrior look and feel to it, you know, where it originally originated as a board game, unless I'm mistaken. And like, I want some goofy shit that's like really high-end games. Yeah, try out the Chem Thrower. Yeah, I can and will. It's just one of those where it's like I want some full-on like Gundam Wing fires laser, space explodes kind of weaponry. Because I always liked those scenes where, like, towards the end of Gundam, everything would get super goofy. In, like, the best possible way. There we go. Took him forever to die. What is Pacific Rim classed as? Pacific Rim, I would actually put slightly more alongside this, even. As incorrect as that would be. But, like, Pacific Rim was definitely, like, every single one of the mechs had its own, like, special cool ability, but it was still, like, balanced. And, I don't think that was necessarily bad. It just... Nobody had any, like, orbital death ray nonsense blasts. Code Geass is another example where the mechs slowly start just like power creeping to absurdity, and for me, it like I think that's one of the things that I always find a bit lacking in mech games is that I want that power creep to absurdity, and when I don't get it, I'm just like, What's your favorite Gundam arc? Jeez. That's an interesting question. I liked Gundam Wing a fair bit. 00 was eye candy to me. I gotta think about that. Because I didn't like Iron Blooded Orphans, because they did too much of the, like, sort of potential love triangle too consistently. Okay, that worked out. Hang out in the smoke and then just go from there. Let's see. So we've got objectives over here. Now I think we actually can just like ignore shit. But I'm not super interested in ignoring things. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't know what his plan was. Oh, there's ammo there. Alright, whatever. I'm digging the guns. hit anything and they'll just go down. Okay, what am I hitting here? Oh, there was like a median or a wall or something. There's no structures in this general direction. So I guess I should just go this way. The term power creep to absurdity, and all I can think of is the Gynax thing. Yeah, pretty much. You know, that's actually something I should give a go at some point. I actually have never played, Titanfall 2. Give me your shields. Give me your shields, Cretan. I guess there's the benefit. You don't have to worry about getting overwhelmed if you are just a tank man and go from there. But yeah, I was never particularly interested in Titanfall 1 because it was it was pure PvP pretty much, which meant the actual like the actual story stuff was non-existent. Okay. Well, I'd like to blow up the cannon, but I don't have any ammo. There was ammo down here. Yeah, right here. That's what it is. But yeah, I heard Titanfall 2's like main campaign was amazing, and I should probably give that a go at some point. So I've seen a lot of gameplay from EDF 5 with the crazy space lasers, massive shotguns, giant missiles, you name it. Yep. I mean, I've played a shit ton of EDF. I played EDF 5 all the way through on most difficulties. And rather enjoyed the experience. My main beef with it is just that, like, why not have a mech game that plays exactly like EDF? It'd be so good. I don't know. Someday I'm gonna try and get a group together so I can actually play through an EDF game like 4-player, but that requires me to actually have people that I can consistently record with, and that's harder than you'd think. Okay, do I just go to this? Hey, to the letter. Got everything done. Alright, is that it? So I just get money? So there's a bunch of really expensive ones. 50,000, 39 districts. Oh boy, howdy. Okay, I'm gonna buy the most expensive district I can, just to see what it is. So, districts, bunch of locations, just finish the objectives. Huh. So, plus 100 over 67 per second. That's probably just a decaying overshield that I get to carry with me. Oh, that's probably it, because I'm actually low on ammo and stuff. So I'm just continuing on with the character that I already have. Interesting. I don't know. Alright, one way or another, this is fun. I think my biggest beef is just going to be the fact that, like, it's not holding me past, like, the first half hour. I'm sure there's some particularly neat games, though, that is full ammo. Okay. I think there's some particularly neat moments to be found here, but the problem is, like, the core gameplay loop is walk around, shoot things, rinse, repeat. And I think without the compelling story, it's a little harder for me. Also, I'd really like to be able to fine-tune mechs. I really enjoyed Armored Core 3. I remember specifically switching around, like, locomotion, shoulders, arms, heads, body, worrying about heat, and so on and so forth. And I found this one, it's mostly just a management system of, like, make sure you don't run out of health, and also make sure you don't run out of ammo. And I would love to have this game, but with the customization of, like, Path of Exile or something insane like that. Just let me get really nitty-gritty with this thing with some, like, ridiculous high-end tech, like space lasers and super jets, or just turn it into, like, a tank the size of half the city and just roll around as a bolo or something. I don't know. I'm curious how Brigador Killers is going to go. I'll definitely play that when that comes out. But I think for now I'm going to actually just leave this here. It's a neat game, but it's just hard for me to want to do more than what I've already done, because I don't know if it would be that different apart from, what I'm swinging around. If that makes sense. Anyway, so I guess with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.